Games Grabber, yes, sponsors are the best. The link's in the description, maybe you'll click. Follow my profile, you might get a kick. There's my collections of games and more. I'll send a message if my thumbs aren't sore. Nathaniel Bandy. Striving for originality. This top 10 intro is brought to you by VectorStar Productions. Hey everyone! Today's list will be based off the best mainstream Mario games from the 2000s. I'm not counting any spin-offs, just the main stuff, which includes Super Mario Sunshine, New Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Galaxy, and New Super Mario Bros. Wii. So, without further ado, let's go! Number 10! Oh man, hearing this song just gives me straight up goosebumps. Delfino/Fino/ could care less how you pronounce it, Plaza's main theme is fast paced but played with relatively few instruments. I can actually imagine myself at a beach with a local concert playing in the background. That's how reflective this song is to a beach. I would have no problem taking Mario's place to clean up the mess in this world just so I could hear this awesome song. It gets even better when you pick up Yoshi. The song gets even groovier. I just don't understand why this game didn't sell that well compared to the other Mario titles. I mean, yeah, it may look really different, but come on! This game is so inviting. Hearing this theme makes me feel welcome, makes me feel like I actually belong here. I could almost fall asleep to this music. It's just that soothing. Number 9! I gotta be honest, I am so sick of all the new Super Mario Bros. Music. Most of the games just have the same songs copied and pasted over and over, but the castle theme in New Super Mario Bros. For the DS is not only different, but fantastic. It doesn't exactly go for that uber epic sound kind of deal. It's a bit more subtle than that. The castle theme is almost creepy, but at the same time it's not because it's faster paced than a creepy song would normally be. It just sounds so fresh and I love the theme portrayed. The castle is big, the floors are filled with traps and enemies, but you gotta power through this sucker, jump like a boss, squash some dry bones, and get to the top to take on the baddie. What's interesting is that I can only see this theme working with this game in particular. Just picturing the castle levels in the newer titles just doesn't seem right. New Super Mario Bros. For the DS really was special at the time, and if you're going to play any of them, only play the DS one as it's the hardest and overall the best. IMO. Number 8. Let's discuss the picture I envision when listening to Bianca Hills. Me and the family just got off the plane to Hawaii. We got a taxi to the hotel, went to sleep, and woke up early the next morning ready for an adventure. This song is how I feel on that first day of vacation when you know good times and unforgettable memories are careening towards you. Bianca Hills feels like the start to something really magical and relaxing. The pace isn't too fast or too slow. All the instruments blend in with each other to create a soothing piece of work. I really like the subtle inclusion of the whistle. Hearing this makes me just want to whistle right along with the tune. This theme is perfect for the first level in the game. Nintendo really nailed this one out of the park. Number 7. Now, I'm sure for your own lists, you would have put Good Day Galaxy a lot lower down. For me, I've heard this song so many times that I'm honestly getting a tad tired of it, but only a tad. With this tune, I feel a real sense of wonder and adventure. All I want to do is just throw my hands into the air, run through a pile of flowers, squash some Goombas, and jump with joy. For some reason, I can feel this sense of energy that just rushes into my skin. The pitch of the song generally stays low, but when it peaks to its high points, that's when you just start to feel really excited and blissful. The melody is so infectious, it will be the only song that I dare listen to if I could take a trip to space. I almost wonder if astronauts in real life listen to Mario Galaxy music while they're up there. That would be the most ironic thing ever. I hope they do, actually. Like, seriously, this just sounds like space music. I don't know why it does. Nintendo just managed to pull it off somehow. Number 6. Oh yes, the Beach Bowl Galaxy. The galaxy itself isn't that creative compared to the other ones in the game, but my god, the music is great. Now, I'm not counting the music you hear on land, but the tune when you're underwater. This theme makes me feel like I'm not only at a swimming pool with a group of friends, but that I'm also listening under the water, diving for the rings that my friends threw for me. Some of the instruments sound muffled, and with that, the quality is still crystal clear. This effect sounds so neat, and I just adore it. This is something that I would play for my kid for his or her birthday party. That is, if I can ever afford a pool of my own.
Number 5.
You know, in real life, working at a harbor with all the big machines doesn't sound like a good time in the slightest. This song, however, changes my expectations. The melody is incredibly catchy, the pace is pretty fast, and a range of instruments are used to make for a fabulous piece. The tune gets excessively better once you start riding Yoshi around. The feels go from alright, just do my job. Let's move this piece from here to here to, oh yeah, let's get some work done, man. Oh, it's so cool that I can move tons of steel all at once to make buildings to help people of Delfino. Woohoo, I'm so happy I have this job. I don't think anyone would actually talk like that. Look, I'm not sure if I'm making any sense or not. You let me know in the comments if I did. I just don't have anything else to say for this one. It's just really catchy, and it's a fun listen.
Number 4.
Alright, we're getting into the truly epic pieces of music now. Gusty Garden Galaxy really reminds me of the Good Day Galaxy song. I guess it just has similar vibes. You'd think playing in a garden-themed world would feel like nothing more than pure bliss. What's different here is the song's increased depth and inclusion of brass instruments makes for a more epic sounding track. I personally prefer music that goes for the epic kind of feel, more or less. There's a really great build-up leading to the main melody of the song, and my goshly godly goo, is it good! I sound like a baby now. Goo goo, gaga. Anyway, there's gradual high and low points leading to the melody, which makes it even more rewarding to get to. That's what I like about this kind of music. It feels like you're going for an adventure just hearing the song.
Number 3.
And now, to tone things down again, my favorite version of the Comet Observatory is the second one. I can't really pinpoint why. I guess that it just sounds the most lively out of the 3 variations. This piece doesn't have that spacey kind of feel that I expected. Instead, I feel like I'm at home. And that's crazy to even say because being in space is nowhere near home. In fact, you're farther from isolation than you could possibly imagine. However, something about Comet Observatory feels warm and special. I'm sure the fact that we travel to places like the kitchen only complement this piece. And you know, a lot of games don't really do this. I mean, imagine a kid playing this game and maybe he or she doesn't have the greatest home and feels lonely a lot. Now, while I'm not trying to hint that Mario Galaxy could be a replacement for a home, all I'm saying is that it does offer comfort and happiness temporarily, and that is just amazing.
Number 2.
You knew this was coming. The one thing that people generally remember the best about Super Mario Sunshine isn't the Flood Pack, or Delfino/Fino, whatever Plaza, but it's the secret courses in this freaking song. What's really strange about this piece is that it's simply just a remake of an older song, but the way it's put together with the acapella doo-doo-doos is not only kind of shocking, but infectiously catchy. This makes me wonder if Nintendo would actually take in someone like Smooth McGroove to make music like this in the future. It's so out of place with the rest of the game, but at the same time, these choruses are out of place too, so it must have been intentional. This sounds like a song I would hear if I were to walk into a black market or something. It's secret, stealthy, yet exciting at the same time. Now, I wouldn't be excited about going into a black market. I'd probably be terrified of getting stabbed or something, but some people do get an adrenaline rush knowing that they're doing something that they shouldn't be. Now, with a song as smexy as this, what could possibly top it? Let's find out. And now, the number one best Mario song from the 2000s is... I just can't believe that this is actually in a Mario game. Mario was known for the happy, melodic music, but for Bowser, Great Koopa King, we are given a piece written on a symphony scale with opera singers. Nobody expected this from Nintendo. Some people like to give crap for the new Mario titles and how they're all the same and too easy, but you can't deny that the music has gotten insanely better. I don't even find this boss that difficult, but it's worth playing just to hear the music. You really feel like you're constantly in a high conflict of time, and you gotta make something happen to get through the problem. The goosebumps released through my pores are so hard that there's goosebumps on my goosebumps. Like, just dude. I can't believe how fantastic this piece really is. Also, feel free to like or dislike this video. Maybe leave a comment and tell me what you think the best 2000s Mario song is and why. Hop on the bandwagon and follow my Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Tumblr. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Is that poop of yours coming out nice and smooth? Well, go ahead, check out the top 10 80s Mario songs and maybe even the top 10 90s Mario songs, because hey, if you're liking these music top 10s and Mario, you just might like those ones. Also, a Let's Play of Sonic Advance, or might I say Sonic Advance. So is that poop coming out nice and smooth, or is it like really hard to come out? Yeah, I hate it when that happens. Alright, bye. Bye-bye!